Hey guys! I feel like it's been a while. Let me take my hair down so I don't look... I don't know. There we go. Beautiful. I just figured I'd do this because it's been a while and I feel like it's been a crazy, past, 12 hours. Oh, that's an animal on the road. Beautiful. So I figured I would do this to remember just all the stuff that's happening and keep you updated on my life. Nothing that exciting, but I don't know. So today's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm currently driving to Maryland. I'm actually in Maryland already. I've been driving for about 45 minutes and already made it to Maryland. So good time, not a lot of traffic. Let's hope it stays that way. I'm going to the Rubinoffs for Thanksgiving because they're graciously hosting me. Thanks, Rain. Okay, let's see. Where do I start? So yesterday we had an in-service day. It's not that exciting. I feel like I had so many stories and I'm like, I'm gonna video this, and now I can't think of anything. Let's start with 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I saw Frozen 2. It was great. I have all the music. I've been listening to it for the past 2 weeks, so I already knew all of it going in, but it was still great. It was very difficult not to sing along. I definitely did sing along to most of the songs during it. But then by the time we got home, it was like midnight-ish, and I don't know what that has to do with anything. But then I was on Facebook and I saw that... Whoa! Sorry guys. Sorry, don't fall. I'm in a Buy Nothing group near where I live, or it's like the area around I live, whatever, I don't know. Where basically people give things away. You don't buy anything, you just get things. It's great. It builds community and stuff, and it's really nice. So anyway, I saw that someone had posted that they were giving away a queen mattress, a box spring and a mattress. And as you may or may not know, I've been sleeping on a mattress that's from the 70s, I think. It's from my roommate's grandparents' house. It wasn't their bed, but oh wait, stop falling. Don't fall. It is fall, but don't fall. So it's from her grandparents' house, from a guest bedroom or something, but it's still 50 years old, and not comfortable at all. And it's a tiny little twin mattress. And everyone's been get a new bed, and I'm just whatever. But I really know I need a new bed. And then someone was giving away a bed frame, which before that my mattress was on, it was on a frame thing, but it was on wheels, and I just hated it, and it was always so annoying. Even if it was pushed in the corner of my room, it would still slide around. It was really annoying. So someone had posted that they were giving away a bed frame, so I got it, and when I got to the guy's place, it was it's an IKEA bed frame, so it was already taken apart. So we, got it in my car. That took forever. Don't even know how we managed that. And then bring it back. Some people helped me build it, and we realized it's a full-size frame, which isn't the end of the world. I just had I had some space next to my mattress where I just had it was just the slats. So I just used I put stuff there, I used it for storage. It was kind of nice actually. Anyway, so I've had a full-size bed frame with a twin-size mattress. So then 2 days ago, when someone had posted that they were getting rid of their queen mattress, it's 10 years old, but it's from their guest bedroom, so not used much, so still a pretty good bed. Also better than a 50-year-old bed. I was so on top of it, and I was ooh, I'll take it. And she's she wanted someone who could pick it up Wednesday, and since I wasn't going to Maryland until today, I was like, I'm in Philly, I could do it, great. Oh no. Oh jeez, I need a new one of these things that holds my phone. So she's like, okay, great, it's all yours. So she told me her address, which in my head was like 2 blocks away, but then in actuality it was like 4 or 5 like small blocks. It was slightly long. It was still less than a 10-minute walk. Like I would say it was a 5-minute walk. It's close when you're carrying a large bed. It's hard. So I enlisted the help of a friend, which I thought would be harder considering it was the night before Thanksgiving, but it turns out it wasn't that difficult. So we get there. I'm like, you good helping me carry a mattress? He's like, sure, no problem. So we get there and we do the box spring first. That way we can just put it down in my room, and then when we have the mattress, we just stick it on top and it's done. So we do the box spring and we carry it to my place. It really, honestly, didn't take that long. I was very surprised. I thought it would be harder. It took us a few tries to figure out how to carry it, and some guy riding by on a bike was trying to give us advice, and we're like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know what that guy was saying. It still makes no sense to me. So the hardest part was it was windy last night, so that was like it was a little shaky a couple times. We're like, oh nope, the wind's knocking us down. But we managed. We got it back, and then so we got my mattress out of the way, and we put the box spring on top. So it's a queen box spring on top of a full-size bed frame. And it actually wasn't as bad as I was like trying to figure out, because it all happened so last minute. Like I talked to her Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, and then I was at work, and then I didn't get home until like 4:30, and I had to pick it up at 5:30, so I didn't have time to like totally rearrange my room to make space for this bed. So that was a little stressful, but whatever. I was like, I'll leave the bed frame, and then maybe in the future I'll get a queen size frame and we'll do a switcheroo. But also because like the bed frame has storage underneath, so I have stuff under it, and it's like I wouldn't have been able to totally just clear that thing out so quickly. So we put the box spring on top, and it kind of like balances, because there's like, it's like a bed frame, and then like at the foot of the bed, like it comes up a little bit. So it's kind of balancing on that. So it kind of goes at a little bit of an angle, but it's not noticeable at all. So part of it, there's like maybe like this much space between like the box spring and the bed frame. So it's totally stable. It's fine. So then after we get the box spring, I was like, how are we going to carry a mattress? Like, it's much heavier. It's not as, like, it's flimsier. It's going to be much more difficult to carry it. So I was like, I'm going to drive there. Keep in mind, I have a very tiny car. So we get there, and we get back to this lady's place, and she was so nice, and she had the cutest little kid. Oh, it was great. So we take the mattress, which had handles, but only on the long side, which was the way, like, we would want to carry it this way, not this way. And the handles would be like, if you're carrying it this way, they're on the top and the bottom. So it didn't really make it easier to carry. My friend who's very tall, it worked for him. I was like, I can't, like, I'm like reaching all the way up to try to hold these handles. It was not working. Whatever. So we got it out. We got it out of her house, and we stuck it on top of the car. Come on, why won't this just stay? Just do one thing for me. It is so windy right now. I feel like my car is gonna blow over. It's crazy. So we put it on top of the car. We're like, let's see if it works, and then if not, I'll leave my car here and we'll walk it. Like, it's not the end of the world. Oh no. Okay. I'm so annoyed. Just stay. Let's try that. Okay. So we put it on top of my car. car. It's kind of pushing, it's kind of like on top of the antenna that's in the back, and then also hanging a little bit forward in the front over the windshield. But luckily it was like a few blocks, like it was a very quick drive, it was fine. So we literally, oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed. Stay, don't move. So we stuck it on top. I rolled the windows down. I put my hazards on, and we each held a handle. Oh my gosh, stay, stop moving. Okay. Since I drive a stick shift, I just kept it in first gear because I was not driving that fast anyway. I was not planning on going faster than first gear. So I literally had one hand out the window holding the handle. He was next to me holding the other handle. But it was because it was like heavy, like kind of dense. Like gravity held it down to the car. We were just worried about it sliding, like in either direction. But it worked. And not a single person walking by even like looked like, what are they doing? Because like we didn't have it tied down at all. We were literally just holding a mattress to the top of this car. And the mattress was larger than the car. So that was kind of insane, but it worked. And luckily, because oh my gosh, I need a new one of these things. And luckily, because it was the night before Thanksgiving, a lot of people went away, so there was a ton of parking right outside my place. Because normally at that hour, I wouldn't have been able to park. We would have had to block the street. It would have been a whole thing. But luckily, there was just a huge, like, 4 cars worth of a spot right outside my place. So I was able to park. Didn't even have to parallel park while holding a mattress. That would have been interesting. And then we got the mattress inside. And now because it's a bed frame and then a box spring and then a mattress, it is so high up. I had to put, I have this trunk from college from freshman year when my bed was like, not lofted. It was like, it was high up. Because I had a little dresser underneath it. So I had a trunk so I could get to my bed, like basically as a step and also a storage. So I still had that. So I've rearranged my room a little bit. So I moved that next to my bed, so I literally have a step. Like I could get up by jumping, but it's like annoying and it's whatever. Although now once I'm out of bed, it's harder to get into bed, so that's kind of a good thing. I did a lot of cleaning and reorganizing of my room last night to make this all work. But I really like it. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to have a large bed and one that isn't 1,000 years old. I slept well on it last night. It was all good. Now I'm not going to sleep on it again until Sunday. Like, it's going to be a while. Maybe Saturday. I don't know. So yeah, that was last night. And then this morning, I've been so productive. It's 9 o'clock right now. I left at like 8:15 and I've already been so productive. So basically, I woke up at 6. I made brownies to bring to the Rubinoffs, which I'm excited about because I asked Rain, I was like, what should I bring? Because they're hosting me, which is so nice. She's like, I'm so bad at this. They were like, oh, well, we don't really do pies because we're not doing pies this year because no one really eats them, which I'm kind of sad about, but I'll be fine. I'll get my pie later, don't worry. So they were like, bring some type of dessert or something. So I was like, great. I didn't feel like I asked last night and I was like, I'm not going grocery shopping. Like, that's not happening. I was like, oh, I have brownies. I'll just make those. So I made brownies this morning. So that took some time. I mean, it's really just a long time in the oven, which is annoying because my oven just, I feel like whatever time it tells you, you have to add like 20 minutes, which is so annoying. But I always think like this time it's gonna just be done quickly, and it never is. So I did that, so that was productive. And then it's so sunny, can't see. It's just a huge RV thing next to me. It's a little scary. What else? Oh, So I did that. I took a shower, and then I packed this morning because I was gonna do it yesterday, but then I didn't. So I packed, and then right as I was like ready to go, like everything was done, I was literally about to walk out the door, and my brother texts everyone saying, "We've officially picked a date for the wedding." I was like, great, I'm booking my flight now. I'm not even gonna wait a minute. Like, because I had already looked at flights. They had a potential date, which ends up being the official date. They had a potential date for a Tuesday, and I wanted to go for the Shabbos before. So I had already, and it's right before Pesach, so I wanted to stay for all of Pesach. And so I was looking at flights in like a couple weeks ago, whatever, and I found a decent flight that I would get there Thursday, the week before, like Thursday before the wedding, and then stay all the way through Pesach and leave the Sunday after Pesach. So I like already had that tab on my computer ready to go, and it was a really good price, like under $1,000, which for a flight to Israel, especially during Pesach, like on point. Very excited. So literally when he's like, okay, this is the official date, I literally opened my computer and like booked it immediately. Like I think I was the first person to have a flight. Like I was ready to go. So I will officially be going to Israel from March. I leave March 25th that night. It's really Wednesday night. And I'm staying through April 19th, I think is the day. And I'm so excited because first of all, my brother's getting married. I'm excited to meet his Kala. She, from our few conversations we've had via like Skype or text or whatever, she seems amazing. I'm very excited to like finally meet her in person. I think it'll be a good time. And then I'm also excited to be in Israel for Pesach. I've never been there for Pesach, and I think it'll be so cool because every year after the Seder you say next year at Jerusalem, and then I might be in Jerusalem for Pesach. I haven't figured out where I'm staying for any of that time yet because my family, my parents, and my other brother are gonna be there like Sunday through Thursday, I think, the week of the wedding. So I'll probably stay with them when they're there. But other than that, I'll kind of need to find my own place to stay, or my brother will help, whatever. But like I have friends there, I think it'll be fine. Oh, that's a police officer. Hi, sir. I'm not driving fast or anything. I'm really not, I promise. I'm going the speed limit. I'm going with the flow of traffic. I have to sneeze. How do you sneeze? Wait, it's so annoying. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, so I'm so excited, to be in Israel for Pesach and wedding stuff and everything. Like, I'm excited. The only annoying thing is I need to find a sub now for 7 days of school, which will be difficult. And I've actually already been asking around a little bit. Sorry, I just got distracted. So I've been asking some people already, and they're all like, it's too early. Like, ask me in a couple of months. And I'm just like, but I don't want to wait. Like, I want to know that I have someone who's able to sub for me, even if it's, a few subs for, all split up different days. I just want to know that I'm covered. Like, I have this flight now. It's done. I'm leaving regardless. So I would like to know that I have a sub. So, whatever. It'll work out. Like, I'm going no matter what, so it doesn't really matter, but, like, I'll figure it out. What else? So, yeah, I did that this morning, and then I booked it, and then I was like, okay, now I'm leaving. And, yeah, I'm making great time. Traffic is very minimal. Like, there's no traffic really. It's just some other cars on the road. Yeah. I feel like that's it. I'm hoping to video some stuff in the near future. Like later today, like in an hour-ish when I get to
next day.
Yo guys, what's up? Oh my gosh, look how green my hair is. So I guess since that video isn't gonna be with this video, just in case, I mean, whoever watches this already knows, because I literally just saw you today, but I guess I'll do it for the memes. So Thanksgiving yesterday at Rain's house was fun, but I got there at like, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock, I don't know what time it was. And we're like, okay, dinner's at 5:30. We watched the parade, we watched the dog show, and we're like, what do we do? I was like, let's go on an adventure. Also, I'll explain where I am later. I was like, let's go on an adventure. And we somehow came upon the conclusion that we decided to dye our hair. So we went to CVS and picked out some hair dye. It was supposed to be blue, but as you can tell, it's a little, it looks kind of blue now actually, but I think it's more green. I don't know, kind of changes. I'm gonna stop because a human's coming. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Basically, we dyed our hair. I dyed my underneath so I could like kind of pretend to hide it, but I'm not sure I'm actually gonna be able to hide it that well. But I still love it. I'm obsessed. So that happened, so my hair's green. What else? Oh, so currently I am walking on Sligo Creek trail. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Yep, there's a creek. It's happening. It's Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. We just had brunch, although it was more breakfasty time. We had some bagels. It was delicious. And now another person's coming. 1 second. Oh man, it's been a while. What was I talking about? After bagels, I was gonna go to Baltimore to meet up with Melanie and Ethan for a minute on my way back to Philly. So I texted her and I was like, okay, I'm planning on leaving Silver Spring soon. When should, what's your address? When should I come? Whatever. And she's like, oh, we're actually at, I don't know, breakfast, brunch, lunch, I don't know, some meal somewhere. We're out now. We'll be back at like 1:30. So you can either meet us at this restaurant, which I was like, no. Or, meet us at 1:30. So I had like an hour to blow. And I was thinking like maybe I'll just drive to Baltimore anyway and get food at like some places because there's like good kosher food there. But then I was like, nah, I've already spent money today on food. I don't need this food. It's just something like to do. Like that's dumb. So I drove over to, luckily she told me this before I started driving to Baltimore, so that was good. But so I drove on over to Sligo Creek and I've been walking and I think it's been about 45 minutes. And then once I'm back at my car, I'll then drive to Baltimore and see my nephew. So, because our original Bat Friends plan was to get food and then go on a hike, but like didn't end up happening. Oh, thank goodness. The sun, it's giving me a headache. Like people weren't feeling well, or we're going shopping or whatever. So I think we just had a mutual decision like it's not gonna happen, which is totally fine. 1 second. Oh, stranger is so fun. I think I'm under a highway. Is that a highway? Does anyone know where I am right now? Holy Cross Hospital is like right there. It's right there. Oh, the sun, it burns. I didn't think to wear my sunglasses. I didn't think that through. What road is that? I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna make a quick stop. Hoping, she said that she's gonna put him down for his nap at 2. So I'm hoping it'll literally be a quick 1:30 to 2. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Take a pic to prove that we did see each other and family, whatever. And then I'll be like, hey, gotta go back to Philly. Because, like, I didn't even think about that. If I leave there by 2, maybe like an hour and a half, yeah, I'll be fine for Shabbos. I'll be cutting it close, but I'll be fine. Like, as long as I don't know what traffic's like, hopefully it's fine. Even if I leave at 2 and it takes me 2 hours, I'll still be there like in half hour before Shabbos. Which is, cutting it a little close. But luckily Baltimore's on the way to Philly, so it helps break up the drive a little bit.